So here's something I hear a lot these days. Is the real estate market good? Because I keep hearing it's bad. Honestly, whether it's good or bad probably depends on your expectations and which side of the transaction you're on. But let's just put down our feelings about the market and let's talk about the facts. Hi, I'm Robyn Price with Christie International Real Estate, and this is my Dallas real estate market update for August and September 2025. Every month, I dive deep into what's really going on in Dallas's most popular neighborhoods, breaking it all down so potential home buyers and sellers can stay up to speed about the market and make informed decisions for themselves and their families. So if this is something that interests you, please smash the like button and subscribe for regular updates. Today, I'm starting with closed home sales. So generally speaking, closed home sales were up across most Dallas neighborhoods in July and then down in August. Closed sales dropped off anywhere from a little to a lot in all of the major neighborhoods in Dallas, except Northwest Dallas. Northwest Dallas was the only Dallas neighborhood to post higher closed sales in both July and August. So now before you go thinking that fewer sales indicates a bad market, know that it's completely normal for closed sales to fall off when the weather really heats up and the kids head back to school. So in Texas, the time of year I'm describing is August. So what I'm really saying here is that fewer sales in August actually follows our market's normal seasonal trend. Let's move on to supply or inventory. What exactly is months of supply? So months of supply is the amount of time it would take for all of the homes currently on the market to sell if no other homes were listed. In August, there was 4.5 months of supply of homes for sale in Dallas's most popular neighborhoods. That was down slightly from June and July and up from 4.2 months in August of last year. So year over year, supply was up in all Dallas neighborhoods. Neighborhoods that held more supply than the Dallas average included Oak Lawn, Oak Cliff, North Dallas, and Northwest Dallas. Neighborhoods that had less supply than the Dallas average included East Dallas, Far North Dallas, and Lake Highlands. So despite increased inventory, market conditions in these neighborhoods were considered balanced. So what are some of the characteristics of a balanced market? So by definition, a balanced market means that neither buyers nor sellers have a significant advantage. Supply is usually somewhere around 5 to 6 months, and sale prices are either stable or moderately appreciating. Since we've covered supply and market type, let's move on to more details about sale prices and appreciation. On average, Dallas homebuyers paid 94% of the seller's original asking price in August. 94 to 95% has kind of been the norm for most of 2025 and 2024. It's considered a pretty healthy number and one that doesn't indicate a market that favors buyers over sellers or vice versa. The ratio was up year over year in Oak Lawn and Oak Cliff. And it was lower but still healthy in North Dallas, East Dallas, Northwest Dallas, and Lake Highlands. Let's talk sale prices. In August, the average sale price for a home in Dallas was $711,000. That was up slightly from July and also up about 5% year over year. So 3 to 5% annual appreciation is what is considered historically normal for Dallas neighborhoods that are located south of 635. Here's how average sale price by neighborhood breaks down. North Dallas still boasts the highest sale prices and above average appreciation. The average sale price in Northwest Dallas climbed to $1.4 million and is about 5% higher than this time last year. So since supply has started to come down in the Oak Lawn area, the average sale price has gone back up. Sale prices in East Dallas are still going up at a pretty good rate as well. And the average sale price and appreciation leveled off in Far North Dallas, Lake Highlands, and Oak Cliff. So what does all this mean for a home buyer or seller who is entering a balanced market? I'm going to start with my key takeaways for home buyers and then I'll cover sellers. So number one, buyers. Even though the market is balanced and doesn't offer significant advantages to buyers or sellers, I do think that one advantage you definitely have is more homes to choose from. So Dallas home buyers have not had this much inventory to choose from since 2003. So that's definitely an advantage in the current market. Number two, so here's another advantage to buying or shopping for a home in a balanced housing market. Homes aren't flying off the market like they did when interest rates were at record lows. So that means you have more time and less pressure to make a decision about the home that you put under contract. Number 3, in my opinion, and this is based on actual numbers, not a feeling, buyers. Waiting to buy a home in Dallas will only cost you more in the long run. Now, I say that because higher mortgage interest rates and more supply have not seriously impacted sale prices in Dallas. In fact, since mortgage interest rates started going up in March of 2022, the average sale price for a home in Dallas has gone from $575,000 to $711,000. That's a 24% increase. So if your home buying strategy has been to wait for a price correction, you may want to rethink your approach. Number 4, and lastly, this should go without saying, but I'm going to point out the obvious. Because appreciation has moderated, buyers need to plan on staying in the home that they purchase for 5 years or more. Now, why do I say that? Well, selling a home costs money, and most people want to walk away from that sale with money in their pocket, not the other way around. So just be smart. If you think you may want to leave the area in 2 or 3 years, continuing to rent may be the right choice for you. But if you know or feel strongly that you're going to be in the Metroplex for a while, then buying now, given all of the other reasons that I've cited, will be a solid financial choice. Now, what about sellers? How do you list and sell a house in a balanced market? Well, here are my thoughts. Number 1, sellers, you need to know that home buyers have more choices or homes to choose from than they have had in 22 years. That means that you are competing with a lot of other sellers to attract buyers to your home. That means that you need to properly prepare your home to be listed. So I worked with a lot of buyers over the summer, so I speak from experience when I say that many of the homes that I showed needed to be painted, thoroughly cleaned, and staged. Sellers, do the work before you list. And if you don't know what to do, watch this video. There's a link in the video description. Number 2, the days of aspirational pricing are gone. You need to put a realistic and achievable price on your home from day one. Right now, everything just keeps getting more expensive. So home buyers aren't willing to overpay for a home that looks like it needs work. Number 3, sellers need to be patient. Generally speaking, it's taking longer or more time on market before homes sell. And in addition to that, activity slows down in the fall. So unless you intentionally underprice your home, it's probably not going to sell the first weekend it's on the market. Number 4, sellers, make sure you hire an agent who knows how and what to do to get your home to sell in a balanced market. Here's a hint. If your agent doesn't answer the phone when you call, they're probably not answering the phone when other people call to inquire about your home. Right now, in this market, communication really matters. Okay, so in closing, I'll just say that it's really easy to oversimplify and label the market as either good or bad. The truth is that whether you're navigating a buyer's market or a seller's market or a balanced market, what you need is unbiased information and a strategy. If those are things that interest you, please reach out at any time so that we can discuss your needs and develop a strategy that works for you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and grab your free agent interview guide. There's a link in this video's description.